Hey guys, Scare9 here, welcome back to my channel today for what is the official start of my Anthem video game coverage. I know I've done a couple of live streams up to this point, but at this point in time, I'm committing myself to producing mass video content to this video game, as long as it stays as good as it seems it's going to be. Don't worry, Destiny is still going to be my main game, but I am really enjoying Anthem. I do plan to put some time into it, and so I might as well cover it because a lot of you guys seem to like it as well. What I want to talk about in this video are two main things. The first thing is kind of some feedback from the developers to address a couple of worries that a lot of people, including myself, have been very vocal about how the game seems kind of empty. We have a lot of information kind of saying that this is not the case, which we will go over in a second. And then also I want to talk about the future of live events within Anthem, which is something I'm even more excited for. So just to start off with, I've been saying all week that I'm kind of worried about Anthem just because it seems like there's a lot of game substance there in terms of engine and mechanics and things like that, but in terms of actual stuff to do, it seemed kind of light in the demo. I knew that there are 3 strongholds. There's not going to be any raids going into the game itself, but strongholds are somewhere in between Destiny strikes and raids. They're kind of like multi-layer strikes, I guess you can think of them. They don't really have a lot of mechanics, but their bosses are very, very tanky, stuff like that. So that's something very interesting. It's going to have 3 of those. We know that they can replay 1 mission a day, and then there's also going to be some quest lines and factions within Fort Tarsis as well. It's also worth noting here that they have already confirmed that every single bit of content DLC for this game is going to be free. Yes, there's going to be microtransactions, but there's absolutely nothing in the microtransaction system that you can't earn just by playing the game. And then literally every piece of story content as well, whether it be future expansions, future story missions, future raids, that sort of thing, those are all going to be completely free to us players as well. All we are paying for is the base game, which is very exciting, but my main concern was with the state of the game when it first came out in its vanilla platform state. So I was a little bit worried because that didn't seem like that much. However, Michael Gamble took to Twitter to let us know all of what we are going to be able to see within the game. He says that we can look forward to a full main story with amazing cutscenes and performances, 3 Fort Tarsis agents, each with a full optional arc of missions. Some don't even open up until after the main story, so that's pretty cool. I'm sure that's what our factions are, but that lets us branch out into more of the universe, get more loot and stuff like that. Then we can also look forward to free play full of world events and variants in a world that we can change in a moment's notice, which we're going to go over in a second. But this is probably my most exciting thing on this list. Next, we have Fort Tarsis, full of characters to talk to and make decisions with, continuing after the main story is done. We know that BioWare in the Mass Effect series does this a lot. There's a lot of optional quests, a lot of optional storylines, just due to the different levels of interaction you have with certain NPCs in the main hubs. And then finally, we have 6 additional optional missions related to the critical path. The demo showed off 3, so the kind of scientists splitting into 3 different characters, that is what is referred to as the critical path. There are 3 additional missions on this storyline, plus much more. There's a ton of content in Anthem, and that's all before the end game. And then, like I said, we have the 3 strongholds, a lot of the different faction stuff, and things along those lines. So it's shaping up to seem like this game, while it might have some issues, is not going to be as short on content as I originally thought, which is very exciting. I can't wait to see what the final level cap is, what we are grinding to, what the loot system looks like. You know, in the demo, we see a 6-week-old version of the game. Anything could have changed. More things can drop, less things can drop. You know, I'm excited to get into the game and see what all is changed. Now, going more into the world events, I really want to talk about this because I'm very, very excited. A couple of months ago, the devs did an interview with Gamerant where they said that they are really taking a huge hint from Fortnite and Epic Games and really going the route of live events that only happen once, but they are these massive events in the open world that players interact in and they change everything, and I'm very excited for that. They seemed very fond of Epic Games and everything they've done, and they said that they are taking direct inspiration from this while going forward in Anthem, which is something I wish that Destiny would do more often. We have those ARGs like Once in a Blue Moon, stuff like that. That is super exciting, but honestly, I feel like Bungie doesn't capitalize on that enough, so it's very, very awesome to see BioWare doing this, because this is the stuff that really grips player bases. You know, you can do a Stronghold or a raid 10 times over and over again, that's awesome, but it's those one-off activities that truly grip the player and pull you into the experience that mean the most, in my opinion, so I'm very excited for that. Then, in addition to this, Ben Irving tweeted today after the storm, letting us know that we can expect more of this type of stuff in the future. He said, quote, "What you're seeing in the game right now is just a small hint at some of the big things we're planning for Anthem's live service. More to share on that soon." So if you guys watched my live stream earlier today, I originally said it was kind of a disappointment. You know, we had the storm appear overhead and we had giant titans spawning all over the place, but that was essentially the event, and I was very disappointed for that, but I completely missed the point. The event wasn't about giving us content for the demo, it was about them demonstrating and flexing their ability to completely change the free play world at a moment's notice, showing us that they can really do these huge live events without really disrupting the servers. They can be a fluid gameplay change, and that is something I'm extremely looking forward to. So I'm very excited for this. I don't know if they're going to introduce different missions or whatever as one-offs, or I'm just so excited. My mind is going 5,000 different directions at once. I'm just trying to imagine everything they could possibly put in the game, and I am extremely excited for it. So it looks like we actually don't have the lack of content that I thought, and it seems like we have some crazy events that we can be looking forward to in the future. And then also keep in mind, all DLC is free, so that is very, very cool as well. So let me know what you guys think about all this down in the comment section below. I'm very excited. I haven't been this excited for a game since, I don't know, since I got Destiny 1 5 years ago. I honestly I'm excited for this. I don't think it'll replace Destiny, but it is something else to play that I'm legitimately looking forward to and enjoyed playing. So that's very exciting, and I hope a lot of you guys will come on that journey with me. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know what you think about this down in the comment section below. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like rating and share it with your friends. If you were interested in watching either of the two videos on screen, you can click their respective annotations to be taken to them. If you are brand new to my channel, make sure to the giant version of my logo on screen to be subscribed to our awesome Anthem videos and live streams. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and I will see you in my next video.